Welcome everyone to Brush of Magic, where we lovingly take favorite vacation memories and magically transform them into custom artwork. My name's Ron Stern and I'm so glad you're joining us today. This video is a time-lapse recording of a painting created in a series of videos, so please click on the subscribe button to watch along and be notified when we post a new painting or a new video of a painting. Today we begin a new painting titled Wizarding Wayfarers. This digital artwork is of a couple who love visiting Universal Studios and the wizarding world of Harry Potter. The background of this piece is going to feature the Bank of Gringotts and the magnificent fire-breathing dragon that sits perched atop that bank. This painting, as with most of my paintings, begins in a rough sketch stage, and here I work out the composition of the piece. And as I'm working through on the really rough, fast stage, I begin thinking of the final artwork, and I begin thinking of what it's going to look like in color, and I ask myself the three important color questions I've talked about in previous videos, like this one right here, where I decide what the color scheme of the painting is going to be. And I decide that this painting will be overall warm, it will be dark with light accents, and it will follow a basic complementary color scheme of blue and orange. For fans of Harry Potter at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts is the name of the ride that is housed inside the bank that is featured in the background of this painting. And if you ever get a chance to visit Universal in Orlando, make sure to stop by the bank to make a deposit for this attraction. As depicted in the movie from which the ride gets its inspiration, a huge fire-breathing dragon sits perched atop the Gringotts bank. And yes, periodically this dragon really does breathe real fire. Inside the bank you can meet the bankers from the movie and also ride the 3D attraction that will twist, pull, drop, and speed you through the world of Harry Potter. And here's a pro tip for you. When I work digitally or when I work traditionally, I have a wide selection of brushes available to me. But usually I only use a select few for most of the work in the painting. I kind of choose ahead of time the main brush or brushes that I'm going to work with in a piece. And in this piece I also use texture brushes for the bank wall to try and achieve a very subtle look of concrete. And I use texture brushes for the cobblestones in order to achieve the wet stone feel that's present there in the Harry Potter world. In most digital painting apps, the artist is able to create their own brushes if they're unable to find anything to their liking. This can be done by modifying existing brushes or capturing a texture and importing it into the app and then adjusting the huge multitude of adjustments that are available to work with the texture, capture the texture, and get it just right to create the brush that you really want. In some apps, the artist can actually import a photo of a texture into the app to be used as a brush. Once the composition for the painting is set and the different elements of the painting are generally worked out, I begin the process of developing the underlayers of paint. I begin by mixing differing hues and shades of yellow and orange. These will be used for the underlayer as well as for the light highlights later on in the painting. If you enjoy these videos, please click on the subscribe button, which helps the channel be found by more folks who may like them too. We're going to say goodbye for now, and we'll see one another in the next video for Brush of Magic.